Good afternoon, Tightliners, and welcome back to a very wet Holyhead. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. 2nd January. And is it 2nd or is it even the 3rd even? It's only the 2nd. God, I'm only losing days already. Anyway, guys, I come down to Dockbach, rigged up with some sabikis. And I'm going to have a look, see if there's any herring around. See if... Well, yeah, herring. Last year I managed a few herring out and mackerel this early in January. Who knows what can happen. Anyway, let's have a few casts and see what's good. fish on. What we got? Oh my word. There we are, guys. First fish of 2024 is a whiting. Right. It's a fish. And I am now in 2 specimen hunts. One with Tommy Joe. And the other one with shore and boat species hunt. So I'll get a photo for both of these. There we are, kick-started that one off. Second cast that was. Anyway, normal chydig. So that's species number 1 ticked off. Very lightly hooked, they'll go back nicely now. There he goes, all the way back to the bottom. Anyway, let's have a few more casts. I do also have LRF stuff with me as well. Some of my very small hooks and a few bits of ragworm, and I've also got this Berkeley gulp as well that I may have a go with in a bit. Let's get the specimen hunt kick started. Sos rhywbeth arall, ddoi chi'n dol. Well guys, target achieved. There's the herring. So that's the second species of the year. Herring to go on the specimen hunt. Good stuff. Anyway, let's get these photographed. Right, I was beginning to lose faith that there was any herring in there today. Anyway, there we go. 2 species down. Not a bad start. Right, so what I might do, I'll have a few more casts first, because obviously handy bait to have in the freezer. Yeah, a few more casts, and then if I don't get any more, then it'll be get a bait down the side and see if I can pick up anything else. Normal chydig. Right guys, so I had a few more casts after that herring and nothing happening. So I'm going to change to my 3-hook scratching rig with size 14 hooks. I'm going to put ragworm on the top 2 hooks, and I'm going to try the artificial bait on the bottom hook, see if that does any better. I'm not sure it will, I'm not saying it won't, but if you got fresh and you got artificial, I'm sure the fish would prefer the fresh. That's my thinking anyway. Anyway, very simple rig, shown on the channel several times before. Basically all I do is tie a loop and then cut the loop and then attach the hook to it, and it's really simple. Just a little bit of ragworm, these hooks are so small, my hands are starting to get a little cold as well, to be honest with you. Just in this wet. That much ragworm. Now then, the artificial stuff though, if you remember back, if you've been with the channel as long as the summer holidays, when I used this Berkeley, whatever you call it, gulp suppose, to outfish live bait. Well, I didn't have any live bait there, ragworm or things like that, so I had to use this. And I was catching plenty of little fish. So all I do, I'm going to cut a little bit off like that. Thread it on. With a little bit of a tail. So it looks like a little small lure as well, I suppose. Anyway, let's give this a go. See if there's anything else there. There we have it, guys. Third species. Wait, come here, you. Third species. A pouting. And that was on the ragworm, not the artificial. So anyway, that's the third species of the year. Let's get these photographed again. So, it's time to catch some fish. 2024. Just going alright. No, look at this. Right, let's get this little fella back and see if there's anything else down there. There we go. Down he goes. Right. The only thing using these small things, I can't even bait up without putting my specs on. Right, where's it gone? Yeah, just a little bit more on there. Let's see if there's any, I don't know what else could be down there. Could be some sea scorpions, poor cod, little pollock, rock gobies, shanies. Yeah, could be quite a few things down there really. But it's encouraging. First drop and a fish. There we go then, 3 species in. Normal chydig. Right guys, so that's a second pouting, but interestingly, on the artificial stuff. Right, let's get it unhooked. Let's get it back. Right guys, couple more drops. It's now 25 to 5. Get home for about 5 o'clock, start making dinner, and hopefully get out again later on. Normal chydig. Another pouting guys. Is there anything else down there other than pouting? Maybe 2 or 3 more drops. Yay. So that's 2 pouting on the bait and 1 on the artificial. Where's that hook gone? There it is. These are size 14 hooks. Very difficult to see what I'm doing. Didn't bring a lamp with me. Didn't think I need one. Let's try a different part of the dock. No chydig. Right guys, here we go. Species number 4. I believe it's a... Hang on a minute. What is it? It is a goby. Yeah, there is a tint of thing on this, and I'm going to put my specs on to make sure. I think it's a rock goby. Yeah, definitely a rock goby. What you got is on the top of the dorsal fin here, it's coloured very pale orange, that one is. So that's species number 4. Not bad at all. Right, let's get photos of these. Now look at it. Right, so that was a good move from the front of the dock into the inside of the dock. Rock goby. And that was on the natural bait as well. Come on you. Let go of this one. Well guys, the 5th species, a little pollock. Definitely pollock, curved lateral line, protruding jaw. And that was again on the fresh bait. There we go. Little pollock. 5th species of the year so far. Let's get the photos done. Right guys, so species number 6 of the day and for the year so far, a tompot blenny. Yeah, it's got his little Mohican thing on the top by here. So anyway, that was the last drop as well guys, so I'm going to go now. So I get this one photographed, get it released, go home, have something to eat, and hopefully come back and speak to you again a bit later on. In search for something just a little bit bigger. Well, quite a lot bigger, hopefully. Can't know. Give me this hook back. There we go. Right, let's get this photographed. So that's not a bad start for the species hunt. 6 species on the first attempt. So if I speak to you again, I will be somewhere else and we'll be targeting something a little bit bigger. No chydig. Good evening, tightliners. Welcome back. Still wet. Yeah, this is the 2nd session of tonight. Oh, this afternoon I was down on Dock Bach. Didn't do too badly. be 6 species in all. And about 4 or 5 pouting, a couple of rock gobies, a pollock, whiting, herring, and a tom pop. Anyway, I've come to the Straits this evening. I've got some blow lug, I've got black lug, I've had a little scratch around in the weeds here now, and I found 3 peelers, cod baits. Anyway, so I've got 2 baits out there now. I've got one with straight black and one with straight blow. This is a spot that I know that can produce codling. I've had to travel a little bit, and I'm not on Anglesey. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, like I said, it is raining, so the camera equipment will probably go back in the box in a little bit, and I'll bring it out, hopefully, to show a fish, or if the rain stops I can have it there ready and hope that I get a bite and get that on camera as well. I wasn't sure, but I think I might have seen a small bite on the black lug, but it did look very much like a whiting bite. Hope you're all doing well. I still haven't got rid of this lurgy properly yet. But probably most of you are saying now, listen, stay at home. Can't do that. Right guys, so as for targets for 2024, well, I just mentioned one of them, codling. It's got to happen this year. I had a very, very small one in 2022. That was the last one I had. I used to catch them regular, guys. Honestly, I did. Aye, so codling is one of the targets this year. The other target is to catch a big taupe off the shore this year. I had that down as a target for my first shore taupe for 23. It happened, but it was only a pup. So I'm putting taupe down again this year, and it's for it to be a good one. I'm pretty sure that come the time, we will put the time in, and that might happen. The other challenge that I didn't get to last year was to beat my 39 species of 2022. Anyway, so I'll say to beat that 39 again this year is good. I'm on 6 now already, second day. Who knows? So there's 3 challenges. Now then, one of the other challenges I did last year, if you remember, was to catch a bass in every month of the year. This time though, I've set myself a challenge of catching any species of ray every month of the year. Can it be done? Give it a good go. And the other thing is as well, I am going to catch a bass on lure this year. There couldn't be challenges and not one of them a bass challenge, could there? This rain's miserable. I wish it'd go away. Yeah, so cod, a ray in every month of the year, big taupe, bass on lure, and to beat the B39 species in the year as well. So 5 little targets there I want to try and do. If this spot does what it can do, I can tick one of them off tonight. What a fantastic year last year was, guys. Really enjoyed doing the videos for you, and I hope you really enjoyed coming with me. Yeah. Guys, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. Thank you everyone who's shown me some support. Don't forget that I do have a giveaway going at the moment. As you all know, I use up and overs while fishing on the beach for bass and clean rock marks for rays and for huss. Now what I've done is I've made 5 of those rigs up. 3 of them are more beach kind of clean ground on the beach, and I've made 2 slightly heavier for the rocks. Now then, if you want to be up for a chance of winning that one, what you need to do is watch the bass and match video that I did last. Leave a comment. There's about 69 people left a comment there already. Thank you everyone for doing that. And you are all in the competition now, which will be drawn by a random generator, like I've done in the past. Absolutely brilliant support, guys. Let's keep this channel moving. Let's get it going quicker this year. Tell your friends, tell everyone, tell them to subscribe or ask them to subscribe. Right, guys. Nothing happening on the tips at the moment. The night's young and we're on the flooding tide. So as long as I got baits in the water, there's a chance of fish. Of course, the other fish that you might catch here, whiting, pouting, dogs, and there's also a chance of a bass here too. I have got some ragworm left there as well. Anyway, I think that's enough from me for now. So I'll get back to watching the rods. Ac os oes 'na rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi chi'n dol. Right guys, so the first bait came back stripped completely. So I've put now a peeler crab on one and squid and black lug wrap on the other. Nothing doing just yet, but anyway, there's time. Still time on my side at the moment. Anyway, let's get back to watching the rods. Like I said, I've got 3 crab. One of them's gone out there now. Who knows? It might just be the one that does it. So os rhywbeth fel yr arfer, ddewch chi'n ôl. At least it stopped raining for a little bit as well. Just got the first bite there now, guys. This is on the squid and the black. Probably a dogfish. Typical that when you pick it up, you just want to know. put it back down, see if it develops. Left it a little longer. Right guys, so it's been mauled a little bit, but yeah, should have left it. Let's get another one out there. Get off. Right, another squid and lug bait gone out. Let's see what happens this time. Nothing happening on the crab, guys. Now look at this. Well guys, you know that if I turn the camera on with a smile on my face, then I've got a fish. Look at that. A little thornback ray on the crab. Well, and a whole wad of weed on it as well, made it feel really, really heavy. Yeah. Well hooked. Nicely hooked in the lip there. So that's the January ray completed. Wasn't expecting that here, to be honest with you. Right, let's get her unhooked and put back. That didn't take long, did it? Hang on a minute. Not quite there yet. Put my fingers in there though. I've made that mistake a long time ago. Ain't doing it again. Right, let's put the rod away for a bit. There we go. A nice little baby thornback ray caught in the Menai Straits. I can't ever recall catching a ray in the Straits before. Who would have believed that, eh? Right, let's get a photo for the specimen hunts and get it back. Normal chydig. It's off it, yo. Right, let's get a release on this. Well, it wasn't exactly what I was thinking we were going to catch here. But it does avoid a blank, and it does start that challenge that I've got ongoing, the January ray, for a ray every month this year. Very unexpected. And on the crab, which is not unexpected. Oh, I can't speak. Which is not a big surprise. I've had plenty of ray on crab in the past, but in places where I know that they're there. Anyway, I was thinking of moving on. I might just give it one more cast, just in case there could be that unicorn around. No, I'm kidding. Right guys, last baits are in the water now. I've got a blue lug and squid cocktail, and a crab and squid cocktail. This is slow. At least I'm not blanked, and I've got one of my challenges up and running. Don't forget, if you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe buttons. It does not cost you anything. And the more you do it, the more the videos get seen, and the algorithms of YouTube and everything puts them on home pages and everything like that. Yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. Maybe meeting up with Kay tomorrow during the day, maybe do a bit of LRF stuff again. Well, possibly we'll see what happens. See what the weather's like, and if we can get on the rocks we might do. Anyway, like I said, last one's in there now. We'll see what happens. Sort of rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi. Right guys, so that's it. Packed up. Everything's put away, ready to leave. I'll speak to you a bit more when I get home. No chydig. Well guys, end of another session there. Not bad. Up to 7 species this year so far. Didn't expect to see that thornback in where I was fishing there tonight, to be honest with you. I was hoping for a codlin. It didn't happen, so that will have to be chased again. Anyway guys, enjoyable to be out again. Hope you've all had a good time over the new year kind of thing. You're all ready to go back out fishing. So anyway guys, possible session with Kay tomorrow or later on now. And yeah, see what happens. If we get some nice settled weather, we might even get some sessions on the rocks. Who knows? Like I said earlier though guys, please hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, keep your lines tight.